Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Eggsy, and today we have obtained the two super duper rare clan units. So we've got Hades Bonnie and Cerberus Freddy. Let us just read up on Hades Bonnie. There's 81 that exist. Luckily, I did not pull this myself. This was provided to me by the, where'd he go? The lovely CJJ, or Tough Days, my absolute goat doing God's work. And let's just read up on these stats, shall we? It is a 0.05% chance to get this from the clan presence, by the way. So, DPS 867, haha, funny. Damage 2.23k damage per hit, 27.5 range, 2.5 cooldown. The passive is, if Hades Bonnie hits an enemy that's afflicted with a negative status effect, follow up with an AoE attack that deals 100% of this unit's damage and reapply that effect. 15 second cooldown. This attack executes enemies under 5 HP if afflicted with death. I believe people told me that I should use both of these together. Let's see. Cerberus Freddy, 517, 1.67k damage, 22 range, 3.2 cooldown. Hazardous Bite. Cerberus Freddy's head applies different effects based on the active head, switches every 25 seconds. Shadow Head inflicts death permanently, deals plus 45% damage with the Freddy head, and deals 2 knockback with the Golden Freddy head. That's actually really cool. So it's similar to the fact that, where is he? The fact that Shiny Withered Freddy, I believe, changes shot or changes like attack or passive or whatever. That's really interesting. I like that a lot. Let's hop into a endless really quick to see how well these units do. My team consists of Hades Bonnie with Vengeance, level 60, Overgrown Foxy for boosting, Rockin' Bonnie as a starter and a booster, Cerberus Freddy with level 60 Vengeance, level 60 Phantom Spring Duo for another boost, and at level 60 Phantom Scarecrow for another boost. Let us go in here and we will be going into Endless 1. We're gonna go into Endless 1 because because I've learned that Endless 1 is the more pleasant one, I guess, to showcase units on, but yeah, we will see. All right, so we just need to first start this, get this going, place down enough to get the Cerberus Freddy placed down. What kind of unit are these? Circle AoE? Ooh, he has a scythe and stuff. Oh, I'm really excited to look at this guy. All right, so we've got, you can place 2 of the Hades Bonnie and 1 of the Cerberus. All right, so we just go, I'll place him here. He's a lot smaller than I thought he would be. A lot smaller. He's a single. Interesting. So they start off as a single. Obviously, if you guys don't have all of these boosters, the unit probably won't perform nearly as well as they are right now for me. But I just love seeing big numbers, and I love seeing I love seeing units do big damage. Now we just need enough to place this Hades, but it's taking, well, the 2 Hades. It's taking forever. But we've placed down everything. We just need the Hades, and then we've got it. Then we're gonna see this really, I guess you could say, epic cool unit. I don't know if this unit's good. It looks good. The damage looks good. The passive sounds interesting. The fact that it doubles bad status effects, that means it doubles slowing. All right, got 1 here. Ooh, what? That's sick. Oh, that's the clan symbol on the back. I remember they sneak peeked like a symbol, and it was like, oh, the clan season. That's what it is. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so they both start off as single damage types, but I think they make their way up to something else. I don't know, we'll see. But so far, damage looking the damage is looking very good. I am humbly surprised. I've heard a lot of people saying that these units are mid, or they're sort of just mediocre, but this damage is pretty good. And this is only level 1 or whatever. this isn't even upgrade 1. This isn't even fully upgraded. It's already doing almost 1000 DPS. All right, so once you get up to upgrade 3, damn, his range is massive. That might be because of this as well, but that's pretty good range. That's really good range. But upgrade 3 already at 1000 damage per second, 1000 DPS or whatever you want to call it. His attack type is now changed to circle AoE, which is very good. Let's see, does it? I don't believe it upgrades anymore, but we will see. It changes to cone 75. Ooh, I see you. All right, max upgraded. This does 3000. It's changing because of the boosts, but moral of the story, it's doing around 1600 DPS in a cone 60 AoE. We've also got the passive that is going on. I don't know what negative status effects he can reapply. I don't know if it's slowing or if it's something like that, but if it is slowing, then that will be extremely useful. Next up, we need to get him maxed out. Cerberus Freddy just stays on circle AoE. Their range is not nearly as good. Their damage is definitely not nearly as good. Hades Bonnie's damage is almost, well, I say almost doubling, but not really. I'm really curious on what this death status effect thing is, because that'll be interesting. We've got both of these units maxed out. The fact that you can place down 2 Hades Bonnies is kind of a big deal. That's a pretty big deal. The fact that I don't understand why you can't play, why it's only 1 Cerberus Freddy while Hades Bonnie has 2, because that seems sort of unfair. I understand Cerberus Freddy is a secret. He's not supposed to be super overpowered or anything, but it only seems fair. But whatever. Absolutely annihilating these bosses. Sure, these bosses are the starter bosses. We're not down further up. We're not further into it yet, but I assume with Hades Bonnie, you'd want to, 1, have them always on a team with Cerberus Freddy, because Cerberus Freddy applies that death status effect. And 2, you want to have them in a team with units that deal negative status effects, like slowness or burning or dark fire or just like stuff like that, solely just so you can get the real maximum value of that passive. Because I think the reason that most people are saying Hades Bonnie is bad is because they're not thinking about the fact that you need to really utilize the fact that they are fully based on negative status effects. So just absolutely everything you could possibly do. I might make a team once I get a Hades Bonnie of my own. I might make a video on the best Hades Bonnie team. Obviously, I will need time to figure that out because he just came out and such. But another question I have about the Hades Bonnie is it says if an enemy is afflicted with a negative status effect, it follows up the AoE and then reapplies that effect. What if an enemy has multiple negative status effects? Does it apply all of them, or does it just pick a random one to apply? The questions. I wish that this game had what FNTD1 had, and it had the little thing above the units up here showing what status effects they have. I don't know, that might be a quality of life thing they add soon. Obviously, he's not the best damage dealer, but I don't think that's the point. I don't know. People seem to say if the unit isn't doing the most damage in the game, the unit's bad, the unit's garbage. But I don't know, I think Hades Bonnie's actually pretty decent. If we can just learn more about his passive and see what the limits are, I reckon Hades could possibly be one of the more meta units, especially due to that, if the enemy's at 5% health. I think that applies to bosses as well. So if you have a boss right at the end and they're afflicted with death, Hades might just kill it right at the end. All right, we're up to wave 90. So let's see if Hades can kill this boss, because the last boss, it got sort of far. I understand that this probably won't last the longest and such, because obviously I don't really have a slowing unit apart from Shiny Scarecrow. But, ooh, what was that? That was the knockback from Cerberus. Interesting. Is there a way you can tell which head is active? Because I can't tell which head is active, and it's bugging me. All right, level 100, or the wave 100 boss, here it is. So let's see what happens. Does it have the death effect? I don't know. I don't think it does. I wish there was a way to indicate which head was being used, because there really isn't an indicator, and it's starting to bug me. I don't know. All right, so at wave 110, we're probably gonna die. That's probably what's gonna happen because wave 110 is unfair unless you have the best team in the game. It is not intended for you to win. I think they designed it so that you're supposed to die here. So let's see if we can beat it. Then maybe Hades Bonnie is better than most. Look at how fast they go. I think we're totally cooked here. We've got the knockback, but it doesn't really do much. Oh, we're dead. So as per always, they made it to around wave 110, 113, that sort of range. Most teams usually make it around there. In my opinion, Hades Bonnie they're all right. I know what people were saying when they said, oh, they're a mid unit, so on and so forth, but I get it. I understand what they mean. I feel like they're not mid. They're sort of that upper middle sort of thing. I don't know. It's dependent on what team you use them with. But to be fair, that could be said about any unit, really. I like them. I like Hades Bonnie. But obviously, that's just my opinion. Cerberus Freddy I wish there was more indicators on what head was being used and what was actually happening, so we could actually tell what was going on, I guess. But, well, that will be all. As we saw, Hades Bonnie, Cerberus Freddy. Wish there was more of an indicator. But it's just dependent on team comp, really. I hope all of you liked the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment some games you want to see me play. Comment some comps. Comment some guides you want me to make. I am all on it. I am all prepared. If you guys need anything, I'm your guy. All right? I hope all of you are having a lovely day, night, and or evening. I just want to say once again, thank you to CJJ for supplying me with this Hades Bonnie. I will be returning it as soon as I'm done recording. Just so everyone knows, I'm not keeping this. It is not mine. As we can see here, he gave it to me with Shadow. I got vengeance for him simply just because I thought it would be nice to give him vengeance because he's providing me this video, and also I needed it for the video anyway. But we still do have some free spots on the clan. Our clan is currently ranked 20. If you all want to try and join in, we are currently on the road to be able to obtain the Thanatos unit. So if you guys want to join the clan and help out, that would be absolutely amazing. Anyway, I hope all of you are having a lovely day, night, and or evening. I hope you all have a great sleep. I hope you all have a great day. And I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.